Welcome back to It's a Tool Thing with a small tool haul and ratchet comparison video today. This is my latest ratchet purchase. Obviously it's got the comfort grip. It is the push button release head on the extra long ratchet. Part number on it is FHRLLF80, stamped USA. If you can see that on the picture there. She's in pretty good shape. I do feel a little bit of movement. I don't know if it'll show up on camera here. I tried tightening the bolt a little bit and it did tighten, but not sure how much that'll show up on camera. But I am feeling just a hair of movement right there on the counterclockwise direction, loosening. But I thought it'd be interesting to try one of these out. This is got the push button release, so the drive's actually not solid. Ended up picking this up. I saw it a couple weeks ago, but ended up picking this one up. 110 bucks. Thought that was a pretty fair price. The only other thing I purchased was this stud puller, which it only had, unfortunately, the 5/16 to 3/8 arbor. I guess you'd call that. I have seen one of these for sale on another occasion. You used to have both arbors, but they still have the tool, but one of the arbors has come up missing. I don't know if it fell behind somewhere in the area or what, but 'cause it took me a while to figure out that's how you change that arbor out. So I need to see about getting the other arbor. I'm not sure if I'm kind of hoping it'll work on the 10mm dowel pins that I have to remove sometimes. They're not a threaded in dowel, but I usually use the triple lug removers to get them moving, and then I can get them to pull out. Fighting this here. There it goes. I snap back in. I got this for $5, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I'm not sure how much the other arbor is. It does, I think, 7/16 1/2 inch. But I'll check it out. I'm not sure I'm going to necessarily purchase that separately, though, unless I find a used one. But I am curious to see if it'll fit 10mm, because 10mm is actually slightly larger than 3/8. Now, I did try a 10mm bolt in it this morning. It's not a dowel though, and it did fit on that. It was a little tight. Like I said, I got that for $5. I thought it was a pretty good price. Next thing I want to do is just kind of compare these ratchets. So obviously this is the new recruit here. And then I have the same ratchet without the push button and without the comfort grip. I did compare the heads. The heads are the same size as far as, I think the cover plates probably are the same also, but obviously the drive in and then the head is modified here to have that push button on the rear. I'm curious to see if I'm going to have problems with that drive. It is about 1.5 inches, I believe, 2 inches longer in overall length in comparison. I haven't actually got to run this on anything yet. I just picked it up this weekend. I thought I'd make a quick video on it. And just for comparison purposes, well, here real fast. So this one's a FLLF80 USA stamped ratchet. Then I've actually got two of these, but just one here at this location. The other one's at home, of the Mac. Part number on this one is RX 1890 FPA. As you can see, it looks like it's pretty close to the same length as the flex head without the comfort grip, but this one does have the comfort grip. Maybe just a skosh shorter. The head is a little thinner on it. I don't know how well that is. Get these over just a little bit. I said I believe these heads are interchangeable as far as these two snap-ons go, as far as the handles. But you can see the head on this Mac is a little skinnier, and a little bit more petite down around the collar. Looks like that bolt might be backed out a little bit. I have to check that. And I've been using this Mac one exclusively out in the field, and I've been pretty happy with it. No complaints. Operationally, it's been working excellent. I'm still not a huge Comfort Grip fan, but I got to say, out of the two of these, Comfort Grip wise, I would prefer the Mac one. A little bit smaller in the hand. It just usually seems like it's a space savings when you're really in a tight position, but I would figure with this longer ratchet that probably won't be too much of an issue. And I do have multiples of these with this same handle, and I can't really say it's been an issue at all. And then also I was going to throw in the mix here. This is the non-flex extra long, the FLL80 USA stamped. And as you can see, as far as in the range here, it's actually slightly shorter, but not much. I'm actually surprised it's not a little shorter. I didn't remember. I've got two of these non-flex, and to be honest, I just don't use them that much. It's kind of a bad purchase. They're a good ratchet. I just tend to grab the flex head more often. There are times I've been running on my carry tote in the shop, but I'm actually having to modify my carry tote slightly to be able to accommodate this handle. I basically doubled up a magnet on this side here to be able to get the magnet to contact. Also, this thing's getting pretty long in comparison, so if I have it sitting with the stud right here, this is actually overextended past the end of my bin. If I bring the stud into this area, it's pretty much flush with the end, but it's pretty much brushing up on the other end with my quarter drive adapted to 3/8 ratchet that I have hanging on the side. So I just do a quick comparison of these three ratchets. I will let you know what I think of this push button release. I've had Craftsman's with a push button style. The biggest problem I can foresee is forgetting that it's a push button, which is the problem I had with the Craftsman ones. I actually never had a failure. I used to strip the gears out on them, but I never actually sheared the shaft off. Granted, this is a lot longer ratchet. The other one was probably more like, it was one of the bin handles, Craftsman's. It was probably only about, I don't know, 10, 12 inches overall length. Where this one, grab a tape measure real quick. I haven't even measured it myself. It's like this one's sitting at about 19.5 inches. This one's at 18 inches. This unit here is at 17.5 inches, so just a ½ inch difference between the flex. And then the Mac one is, yep, about 17.75. So I will report back on how I like this push button and if I have any issues. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.